That starting five. Meanwhile, but this is...
He was a coach by the name of Tom Thibodeau. Does a lot, that's why he plays a lot of games.
Clippers draw first blood. In 20 games tonight included remain. They're all just massive for the Clippers. They had a chance to maybe build some separation in the 6th through the 7th spot, but that is gone. And it will be a photo finish as Chris Dunn doing Chris Dunn things. Former teammate with Karl Anthony Towns in Minnesota.
Karl Anthony Towns, we know that. But then the outstanding defense. Zoo outran everybody to get down court to get another layup inside. Great start for the Clippers.
Miles McBride gets his second start tonight as Josh Hart fires up a three. That has not been his this season, certainly of late. No Jalen Brunson. Now, careful what you wish for, but it's a bummer that he's not playing, but it's a huge opportunity here for the Clippers. Hart in the middle, the best in the league for New York. Knicks coming off an overtime loss to the Lakers last night at Staples Center, a game in which they had a lead of double digits. LeBron James and company just really started making some big time. Hart doing, Josh Hart thinks keeping a possession alive. We have a whistle and a foul goes against the Knicks.
How do you still want to start the game? Get a layup.
These two back-to-back buckets.
Exactly. We like layup. We like zero-footers.
Kawhi Leonard back in the lineup. Did not play against Detroit. Did play against Phoenix and played his best game of the year. Zoom misses inside, and the Knicks have the rebound. Bridges. He has struggled of late as well. The Knick offense since the calendar year has really had a downward trend as Dunn drives and dishes to Batum in the corner for 3
points. But I love the pace because this is a Knicks team that played a tough game last night. Went to overtime.
Now Bridges centers it to McBride. Last time McBride got the start, it was a loss in overtime, but he did score 23 points. He steps back and flings a three. Rebound goes to Harden, and the Clippers will push. Zoo gets behind the defense with McBride to beat. Now surrounded by a trio of defenders, and they swing it back outside.
But Zoo did a good job of keeping the ball up because all three were swiping, anticipating that Zoo would bring it down below the waist.
OG Anunoby looks at Harden, who fires a three. Zoo, once and twice, it's not. A couple of good looks there for Zoo. Clippers out in front by 7. Bridges into the paint. Very good around the rim. It's his near. The block ignites the break for the Clippers. Harden coming off a 50-point performance back on Wednesday against the Pistons, his first since 2019. The Clippers needed every point.
Not only is Kawhi getting to a spot, now he's finishing. 2-point percentage, pretty good, but what he's been doing the last few games from behind three has been phenomenal.
New York on the board. Knicks 1 for 6 to open up this game. As we mentioned from time to time with the Clippers, it takes about 6 minutes to get your legs after a back-to-back. Clippers need to take advantage of the slow steps from the Knicks. Harden turns the corner, lobs it to Zoo, makes the grab off the window. And it's essentially a turnover. Hart the other way. McBride on the wing for the roll. Just 6 of his last 24. In fact, didn't make a shot all night last night against the Lakers. It's a clean look for Hart. The three is en route. And Jerry.
And that time, OG Anunoby went underneath the screen, which left James Harden wide open. He's going to miss a lot of those.
Hart driven off the line. I think you almost want him to shoot. He's not good in the corners. He is good in the paint to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, and OG shot 11 three-point shots last night against the Lakers. That came off of a dribble penetration and Kawhi trying to answer.
Gobbles up the rebound. Knicks 3 for 8. Clippers 4 for 11. A lot of those misses for the Clippers right at the rim as well. McBride the pull-up. Bridges the rebound and the basket, and the Knicks now with 10 on 8.
Backdoors, paint points, and now going back into Zoo to see if we can reestablish that kind of early dominance.
One against Towns, draws a double team, that leaves Dunn open for a moment.
It's happened when Zoo gets it because knowing that Karl Anthony Towns cannot compete with Zoo strength-wise down low, a double team is going to come. Zoo just has to make the right play.
They'll be shadowed by Dunn. Now Towns dumps it into Hart. Great play. Hart.
So Knicks are going to have to run to create offense for each other, not having or absent Jalen Brunson, who set the table for a lot of his teammates.
Leonard picked up by Hart. Gets into the paint to his spot whistle. Offensive. McBride into the paint. Contested 10-footer. Rebound goes to Leonard. Zoo on Bridges. Bridges reaches in when
They want to play him.
Tend to shoot for Harden. Harden ripped up by Allen. Those strike. Hey, lock in the. Harden. Clippers will be in New York at the end of the month. They'll take their last East Coast trip. They'll take one starting on Monday. They head out to New Orleans, Miami, Atlanta. Anunoby tries to contest with Dunn. Great recovery for Dunn. Rebound is up for grabs, and it goes to Nico Batum. Back inside to Zoo, off the window.
James looked like he was going to pass it to his left, but Zoo, and what that did, it gave Zoo enough time to reestablish himself inside. Beautiful pass and finish.
McBride, a two-man game with Hart, the non-Clippers in the league, just an absolute winner. We'll talk more about him as the game goes on. Clippers out in front by one. Kawhi for three. Batum has been everywhere here tonight. Does throw it away there as he's tumbling to the ground trying to save it. And Hart back the other way to Towns. Color photo right there to keep Kawhi on the floor of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, also too, a different stretch in the second quarter with the second team. But like you said, particularly in key moments in the fourth where he doesn't have to sit like we saw in Phoenix. Beautiful.
Batum, same spot. Batum getting the start here tonight with 6 points, 3:43 to play in the first quarter. Batum with the steal. Hart challenges and backs the Clippers out in front by 4. Hart the other way. Hart. Jump extends back to 4. Clippers now 9 of 17 as they've hit 4 of their last 6 shots.
Well, if you thought this New York team was just going to come in here and not play hard, you haven't seen them play a lot of basketball.
McBride the 3.
They play hard, man. They just play, and they force you to have to dig a little bit deeper if you're going to win games against them.
30 trying to work on it, but his body just hasn't been cooperating. And the reason why it is dipped.
But he hit a big one last night. He passed up on a couple, but he hit a big one in the corner that gave, the Knicks a really good shot in the arm.
Strong drive by Anunoby. Maybe a walk by Hart. Rebound tapped over to Derrick Jones Jr. After missing a few games with a groin injury, just great to see him back as Bogdanovich tees up a 3. Towns with a rebound. Mentioned Bogdanovich's good play last 3, 18 points a game, but hitting almost half of his threes, which is why the Clippers wanted him here in the first place. Anunoby, strong drive inside again.
Everything, learning everyone's timing, but it's all in the preparation, and he spends a ton of time with his teammates on the floor. And by the way, he said Jeff Van Gundy spoke to him at one point and said, "Where's that FIBA bogey? We need to bring him out here."
Shamet to the rim. Whistle. Name in the Southland, remember. And Shamet coming in, makes a couple of free throws. He puts the Knicks out in front by 3. Clippers have led by as many as 9. Harden shakes free of Shamet, the 3.
Had those soft shoes on right there. Couldn't gather his footing, but that's that pullback by James Harden so quick.
Amir Coffey out there. In fact, Harden, the lone starter for the Clippers. He has 7, does Harden. Anunoby the 3. Harden controls the loose ball. He's got 7 points and 4 assists for the Clippers. Tied at 25, under a minute to play in this first quarter. Harden the 3. One slides off the iron.
It did. We're trying to get around that corner.
When you get older as a person, you have to have soft shoes. What are those?
Soft shoes.
Just in general.
Yeah, in general. Feet don't feel the same, but
Towns misses inside. Harden going 2 for 1. It's a little off his pace of 23 that he had after 1 against the Pistons, but we'll take it. McBride tied up by Zubac for a moment. Towns can answer. He's one of the gifted shooters above the arc. The shot clock is dark. And the Knicks will have it to start this second quarter. Can the Clippers feather the nest here? Out in front by 3. Bogdanovich in the corner to Jones Jr. The triple is good. 25. Clippers out in McBride. Heaves it ahead of the horn. Sends walk by Brady.
Thought you would see this, as great as that is. They also make plays and kind of get you stuff. And I think you see that a lot when Jalen is out on the court and why they tend to struggle.
4 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had Jalen Brunson and Luka Doncic.
You would quit tomorrow. You would quit this job right now. How much money you would have won? You would have for Jade.
I have a hard time believing he will ever pay for a meal in the city of New York.
No.
Ever. He is a stud. Kawhi Leonard picked up by Hart. Clippers out in front by 2. Leonard twisting and turning, plays to Eubanks, up and not in. Rebound is 4th. Knicks look at a tie, maybe take the lead with a 3. Bridges attacks. Whistle. And a foul against the Clippers. Stop. Knicks have all 4 points in this second quarter. Cam Kane is out there for New York. The last time Brunson missed a game, he was the starter. Great defense by Leonard. Tough shot by Bridges. Oh, it falls in.
Yeah, sometimes when you're under duress, you do your best work because you concentrate a little bit more. And despite the harassing defense from Kawhi, Bridges nailed that one.
Kawhi Leonard from 15. Off the rim. On the lane and down the hatch. And the Knicks making some noise. A foul as Coffey battles. Directly tied to success. Payne. Back rims it. And Jones has the rebound for the Clippers. By the way, while we were not looking, they downgraded that Bridges 3 to a 2 as Derrick Jones Jr. a rarity misses the dunk. Hart the other way. He misses everything.
It must be a blue moon out there when Derrick Jones Jr. doesn't get up high enough to finish the dunk.
Bogdanovich the 3. Rebound goes to Payne, ahead to Achua, behind the defense and left.
Best bobblehead story of all time. They're out there, but I got them because I got traded. Excuse me, right before the game, the day before bobblehead night. So
Marketing department.
Put all that
go
effort.
through all that, and then they get word that you got traded. They're like, what? Just spent $10,000 on Jim Jackson bobblehead.
You should have saw them come to me with the boxes. They was like, we can't do nothing. What you want? Like, yeah, I'll take it.
Hart gets the rebound after Coffey misses the 3. Clippers yet to score here in the second quarter. The Knicks have not had an issue. They're on a 10-0 run. Remember, they took a point off that Bridges 3, made it a 2. This is a 2G.
Movement off the ball. The Clippers are a half a step behind on a lot of their trails. One-on-one defense, hence giving some really highly efficient shots to the Knicks right now.
Let's see if Zoo can get us on the board here in the second quarter.
Sometimes just keep it simple. Identify where the mismatch is at and go to it and exploit it, and Zoo did the rest.
She was given some space. Fades and fires from 14. Very free guy. 7.6 rebounds off the bench for New York. Zoo drives in to the rim, but leaves it short. A rare night for Zoo at the iron. He's just 4 for 9 here tonight. Two the other way. No. Rebound goes to Bogdanovich. Clippers have numbers if they push. Extra pass in the corner to a wide open Coffey for 9:36. Bridges 3 for 5 from the field. I say that he has struggled his last couple of ball games as out in front 42-36.
And how many times have we seen it before with the team loses their best player and other guys just find rhythm? They've been struggling up to that point, but they lock in.
Close. Knicks ranked dead last in bench points. You heard the report from Christina. Bridges down the...
Bridges to Brunson. Now you got McBride you have Achua, and you have Hart. A couple other, and how many were, again, of the unforced type of turnovers by the Clippers?
Mentioned Mitchell Robinson. He's only played 4 games. A nice defensive stopper. Towns, Knicks. 18-point turnaround since the start of the game. Leonard. Harden to catch and shoot 3. Gonna have him. He's got 5:39 Knicks.
But Kawhi put pressure on the defense. They had to help, and he found a wide open James Harden.
Payne to the rim. Zubac. Kawhi, the trailing 3. It's good. He's been very, very, very impressive. And I think he has turned a lot of opinions around, whether you're a Clippers fan or not, the way he plays the game. Payne steps out of bounds, and it goes right back to the Clip order. The Knicks on a 10-0 run themselves. That's what's given them their largest lead of 9 has been cut down to 3.
Well, it was really easy for the Clippers to score and defensively get some opportunities, and they fell away from that, like right here.
Zoo stripped inside, can't hold on to the ball. 12 in the quarter. Kawhi singly covered by Hart, contested 14-footer. Towns reaches out, has the rebound, and the Knicks out in front by 3, have it with 4:35 to play in the first half.
And New York has struggled coming out of the All-Star break with their offense. Not as efficient as Kawhi.
Leonard now with 7. Played 16 minutes so far. Payne, fourth to the defense, goes right around Zoo, who then Payne is able to score. And it's 47-44, New York. Payne giving a lot of fits to Leonard, who finds Batum on the wing for 2. Batum now has 11.
But great advance pass quickly up the court before the Knicks defense could get set. Allow Batum to clear space to line it up.
6 rebounds.
What was the trepidation? What was the thought process?
I just didn't know about Towns. I just didn't. But it's worked out rather well in New York.
Yeah, and the conversation had been going on for a while that they need a pick-and-pop center, and Towns fit the bill. And Batum right to pace, dribble penetration, find the open shooter, bang. Whether that's inside or now, Batum back-to-back 3.
14 for Batum. He leads all. And then forces the turnover. Here comes Leonard the other way. From the line to the lane to the rim. Leaves it at the Clipper Nation. Don't it seems angry.
Yeah, but look, but Karl Anthony Towns, this is why I thought it would work. Familiar with Thibs and the system. He can potentially go back to playing the 4 like he did at Minnesota. And see, he can do this. You see, perfect complement to an outstanding point guard in Jalen Brunson.
Harden, a 3 again. And Harden, and the Clippers lead by 3. Towns. Anthony Towns has 14. Clippers hold on to a 1-point lead. Harden feeling good against McBride. Lets it fly. Tonight. First of game. How do you do that? Shoot-arounds. The only thing it has messed with, and this was earlier in the season, was his timing on floaters and, you know, kind of the 1-2 punch. He says, I'll get that back. I feel as good as I've ever felt in a season. As Towns is stripped, blocked out of its. And Harden is running the break. Dunn attacks. Mishandles.
But Dunn, the reason why he turned it over, because he drove to pass instead of driving to look for your shot.
McBride may be blocked or lost the handle. Hart recovers it to New York. And Anobi the 3. It's offline. And the rebound goes off the belt.
And so smart play that time by Zubac, staying put in the middle of the lane.
And we've seen over the years that Harden is a solid post defender. Zoo, the short roll, finds Batum on the baseline. First miss Batum. He's 5 for 6. That was under duress late in the clock. Clippers by 4. Been a 13-point turnaround in this second quarter. Towns the runner. It's short through the rebound. Harden sidestepping defenders. Under a minute to play in the first half.
Zoo got a mismatch inside.
He calls for the ball.
Beating him down the court and gotten a really good look in the paint.
Towns, a very gifted offensive player. I'm not sure you would say the same thing about his defensive abilities. Bridges drives, and Anunoby in the corner for three. Rebound goes to Zoo.
Well, you know, there is such thing as bad gifts. You know that, right?
I got a lot of them.
Yeah, me too. A lot of ties, brother.
Harden, tough shot over Harden. Zubac taps the rebound, and the Clippers reload. Plenty of time for Zoo. Goes to work on Towns. Awkward hook shot. Hart has it. Tries to heave it up.